Hello students, good morning. Today we are going to learn modal verbs. Okay, yesterday in the previous class we have seen the auxiliary verbs. Okay, so these auxiliary verbs are used with the main verb to give us the correct sentence. So these are the modal verbs. These are very important in our communicative English. Okay, this is also a part of our grammar. So here is a list of modal verbs. Okay, so let us see how we have to use this, and let us see this examples. So the first one is must. Okay, when do we use this word must? When you are giving some strong advice. Okay, when it is something compulsory, you must do this. Your teacher your teacher gives you some homework. Everybody must do this homework. So must is when it is something very important, when you are giving some strong advice. So okay, what is the example I have taken here? I must attend the class. I must attend the class every day. Okay, then let us suppose your mother is giving you some strong advice. You must get up early in the morning. Must means when it is something very important, you have to do that. Okay, so you must brush your teeth twice a day. You must wash your hands before and after eating food, in this way. Then shall. Shall is used when you are offering some help. Okay, when you are offering some help, when you are giving some suggestions, and when you are asking some simple questions. Okay, let us talk about offering. Like, shall I sit here? Shall I get in, teacher? Okay, when you are asking. So offer, when I consider about offer, shall I help you? You are asking your friend, you are offering help to your friend. Shall I help you with this? Okay, in this way, when you offer some help. Then suggestions. Okay, what are the suggestions? Okay, when you are suggesting the other person. Okay, we shall get prepared for the exam in a very serious manner. Okay, when you are giving some suggestions, when you are suggesting, okay, we shall be prepared with the portion, or we shall be prepared with the syllabus for the coming examinations. Then questions, simple questions. Shall I help you? Shall I sit here? Okay, shall I come with you to the market? In this way, when you frame these little questions. Then should. When do we use should? Obligation, duty, advice, and when you recommend others. Should is also like something important, when it is compulsory to do. Okay, then we should save water. Look at the example, students. We should save water. Okay, isn't it important? Yes, we have to save it. We should save water. That is very important. It is the compulsion. It is compulsory. In such cases, we use should. You should cover your mouth when you cough. We should cover your mouth when you sneeze. When it is something important, okay, or duty. You should go to school every day. Okay, you should take a bath every day. In this way, when it is a duty, or when you advise, okay, you should cover your mouth while coughing. I am advising the other person. You should cover your mouth while coughing and sneezing while giving advice. Or when it is our duty, we should save water, isn't it? We should plant trees. It is our duty. Okay, in this way. And when we recommend, okay, in this way we use should. What is this recommending? Okay, we should get up early. We should not break the rules and regulations. Okay, we should be regular to the school. In this way, whenever there is something important or compulsion, and when you advise others, we use this should. Then can. Can is used to express our ability, possibility, and to offer help. Let us see what is this ability. I can sing well, I can dance well. When you are having some ability, that when you are having some talent, I can write neat handwriting, I can write cursive handwriting. In this way, when you are having the potential of doing something, or that is called as ability, I can do this, I can do that. Whenever you want to express your ability, we use can. I can swim, I can sing, I can dance, I can write very neat handwriting. Okay. Then possibility. Okay. For future possibility. Okay. For future possibility, can you come with me tomorrow? In this way, for future possibility. Then to offer help, whenever you want to offer help, like see here I have taken the examples, can I drop you, can you help me with this work? Okay, in this way. Then could is used for future possibility and past ability. So students, could is used for future possibility and past ability. For example, let us see this future possibility. I wish I could fly a plane. A girl is saying, okay, I wish I could fly a plane. Okay, she is wishing for that. Okay, she is expressing some, she is not she doesn't know how to fly a plane. It is her wish that she is wishing, I wish I could fly a plane. Okay, I wish I had wings and I wish I could fly in the air, in this way. Okay, that is called as future possibility. Okay, she is not sure, he or she is not sure, that is just a possibility. It may happen, it may not happen. Okay, then past ability. Okay, I said can is used to express ability. What is this past ability? Let us see with the example here. I could run 10 kilometers when I was young. Okay, an old person is saying I could run 10 kilometers when I was young. Now that he has become old, he can't run 10 kilometers. So he is saying when he was at the age of some 20 to 30, he is saying that he could run at that time, but now as he has become old, he couldn't do that. So I could run, he is expressing his past ability. Okay, appudu it seems. Okay, I could run 10 kilometers when I was young. He is saying that now as he has become old, he cannot do this task, he can't do this. So he is expressing the past ability. At certain point of time, at certain time of age, he could run 10 kilometers. In this way, we use this could. So these are some modal verbs, students. I hope you have understood. In the next video, let us see some more modal verbs. Thank you. If you have any doubts, you can ask me. So let's meet in the next video with some other modal verbs.